ごいいい匂い。
So we are in the sorry.
なんでこんなにいい匂い。
ね。
So we are in the cellar. So we built this cellar in 2017 when we begin the adventure of the domaine de l'Envol, and we have isolate with wood wool.
Yeah.
So it's ecologic, and so we want to have only the energy without energy. So
It's a natural building in
Ah,
terms of
no.
energy.
approximately.
Yeah.
木の壁。
Yeah. And we finish with the cork. Not to isolate, but for the sea.
コルクの端切れっていうんですか、なんていうんですか。まあ、
コルク壁みたいな。
En anglais?
Pendant que tu parles japonais, alors ça.
Ouais, c'est vrai.
コルク
Sinon,
壁。
bon, Saïdo, il a fait des progrès en français depuis le mois de décembre. Hein.
ね
Next generation. But my brother, I have a younger brother in my family, 10 years younger than me. So he was stayed at Lyon 1 year and a half.
Okay.
So he can speak a little bit.
Little
A
bit.
little bit.
I understand very good English, but I speak from the wines, okay, but more it's not easy. But fait des progrès.
So the food of the typical Alsatian old barrels, big old barrels, come from a part of the family of Catherine. It was aged between 80 to 100 years old. And yes, an uncle, not an uncle, a cousin of his father stopped to vinification, and we speak about it. And when we began, we have this offer to work with this. So yes, we have this one. There is two food in which there is Pinot Noir, and the other it depends from the year. I see if I can have the same wine, but it's not every time the same.
Okay.
And comes from the same soil or the same place. But for the Pinot Noir,
They use always the same barrel. It's a beautiful design.
Yeah, it was drawn by
People
great
made
picker.
the wine grower.
Okay.
Et on dit comment un cerf? What is the name for this?
Deer.
It's
Deer.
a deer.
Deer.
Yeah.
It's a name from my first name. Hirsinger.
Yeah.
It's make
Yeah.
In German, it's Hirsch, is a deer, and
Her name Hirsinger. Hirsinger is her name, and the root Hirsch is a deer. So it's related to her family name.
Ok.
Oui, parce qu'on se demanderait pourquoi il y a un cerf.
Oui, c'est vrai. D'ailleurs, je me demande pourquoi il y a un cerf. Comme ça, je pose la question.
Le brame. Et tu sais que ça vient de Suisse apparemment, l'emblème Hirsinger. C'est comme ça.
Il y a toute une symbolique derrière, avec le mois de février aussi, le hornum, le corne, tout ça.
D'accord.
Quand tu regardes les travaux de, comment elle s'appelle, la petite conférencière, elle est sur Facebook, Caroline. Ouais, elle a tout un truc là sur le cerf.
So yeah, we have the first part of the cellar.
すごいね。すごいすごい。
So we decided to have different type of inox with a different quantity of volume to make more place with special soil with variety.
Okay.
So that's why we can do approximately between 25 and 30 different wines.
Oh, okay. Oh.
It's not so easy, but
Oh, yeah.
and the big inox tank are for the cream
Okay.
because we have a lot of on the flats. And we do
畑の区画ごとにタンクを変えている。
Ah, le.
まあ、畑の区画ごとにタンクを変えて
Bah écoute, j'en sais rien.
からこれに
Moi
変え
j'ai
る
eu que ce mail, je me souviens
全部
plus
それを
exactement du détail, hein, c'est par rapport à l'expo universelle.
Oui,
Quoi.
c'est ça être mignon, ça chercher le.
で、まあ、ロッキーのクレマ平地の畑からクレマを作るので、
あ、ちっちゃいのがいい。
So we have no frost for the tank. We have only the four tank here for the juice. We can a little bit frost, but not refresh. Yeah. But with this time, when we harvest, it's not so quiet because it's very hot during the harvest, and so if we want to only pick the grapes at the morning, we need more than 2 months to pick. So we decided to pick up for the skin contact, for example, during the afternoon with hot temperature, but it's not good. But
We have to deal with.
yeah.
We have to deal with. There is a theory, and then there is what you can do. Sometimes you need to remain practical.
So the last part is where is the press.
Oh.
So we come with the grapes here.
automatically.
We need the fenwick, I don't know the name, but you will see after. And we can return the box, and so we can do very quickly. And after the juice go with the pump in the tank, and after it goes to fermentate. Only naturally, without. We don't. I think at first I don't want to give sulfates because for the fermentation the yeast needs to have some oxygen. So I think when we give some oxygen at first, there is more quiet with the oxidation during after the fermentation. It's like you have homeopathic treatment against not against with the oxygen. So I think and I feel it's better for the wine. But when we added sulfates after the fermentation, we have more good combination and not so. So yeah.
Okay.
So we work as naturally as possible, as we can. If we need to add it a little bit, we add it.
Okay.
So like Jean-Claude, we request during a long time to have more flavors in the juice. And so vraiment not so long time, so it's between 6 to 9 hours to press, and so we have more flavors. I think.
60、
プレナは6から8時間ぐらいかけてプレスするけど、まあ、量が多いから他のは足して時間をかけて、プレスする時間もすごい最短でやるまあゆっくりやるんだけども、その押すやつは絞るの、まあだからなんかあらゆる過程を早くすることと、かつなんか丁寧にやることをするのにはやっぱなんかね、ブドウ運んだらどこに何を置いてとか機材も必要になる。
And this part is what we reserve for Japan.
ここが ready for the space.
Yeah. Labeling. So next week he'll come.
Only one chip. So there is the right here, and so tomorrow there is a prestataire who comes with a bottling machine,
Okay.
and we filter, and he comes with a filter, and so we do only one time to.
It's a contractor who comes in with a truck with a bottling machine and so on. So they don't own the machine. It's a contractor who's coming in.
And so I see with the moon calendar to see what is when it's more good to bottle, and I decided with them.
They go even much further than what we did. Okay, we were organic, but we were not biodynamic. So we didn't deal with the moon and so on, because it was a little bit complicated. But okay, they do it. So
when we can, as we can.
Sure,
with all the vineyard, it's not so easy. And
between the moon, the weather forecast, 35 hours a week for the employees. You cannot always. The planet are not always in the same line. Line.
But with Thomas, it was so interesting because he was before the knowledge to see the future of the vineyard, and he began to do TCO, or he began a lot of practice in the vineyard.
Thomas had advanced, and that was even a little bit our issue because people were not ready to consider all these things.
But it was very, very interesting, but he had not so much time to go to
share. He was too. Our estate at a certain point was too big to go so deep into biodynamic. Or then you need even more finances to get more employees and so on. And that was a pity because Thomas didn't. He was very good, very efficient, but he had no time to share with a colleague and so on. So he was working alone, and he was too much in his.
Not too much, but it was. There is only every time there is all work, so he needs some time, but
he couldn't take enough distance from the everyday work and so on.
It was very, very intense for when I saw Thomas. It was every time with the machine in the vineyard, and it was very intense.
But he is happy now.
I see.
周りが全部木の壁だからいい香りがするんだよね。
あね、匂いがいい香りだなと思って。
We only buy
labeling
machine.
If you could get the bottling machine, it's more easy for the bottling
Yes.
The matching for the moon calendar. Yeah.
No, it's more easy when we have our own machine because there is more practical because we are a lot of customers for the bottling machine. So
okay.
I need to take time to when
to
there
see
is
the calendar
to see the calendar
advance.
during the winter when it's new.
You can
calendar.
order. You can order easily.
I net.
Okay.
but-
Network.
Yeah, but he has to plan it because there are many colleagues who want to bottle at the right moon. So everyone calls at the same time to the contractor. So he needs to plan it.
So it's not so easy, but I know yet. So I will see during the winter which days are the best.
The main advantage of if you hire a contractor, especially them who are biodynamic with low sulfate and so on, with a contractor you are sure that all the machines are clean, safe, so the bottling is safe. What is not always if you have your little machine, okay, it's more difficult. Here comes the big one. Everything is fixed.
And during one day there is between 15 to 20,000 bottles during a day. For us with the little machine, it's during a week, and it's more easy to. And yes, when the contractor does the work, he do all time, every day, he do the same work. Okay. So we are in the vineyard, we are in the business, we are in the cellar. So we need to have some competence, and they so completely, and with the yeast, natural yeast, it's so dangerous,
precise.
And yes, when there is
and then if you have your own machine, you want to bottle and something is broken, and then but the contractor, he is he knows his machine, it's maintained, well maintained, and so on. So it's
there's broken.
Of course, it's a little bit more expensive.
Yes, it's more expensive.
More expensive compared to your own bottling machine. But okay, it's
yes.
We bottled ourselves, but we were close to say, okay, when the machine is too old, we don't buy anymore. We take a contractor as well.
Okay.
That was also our plan.
Because of our producer in all over the France, nowadays almost she's not 100% the producer we dealing with, but almost she. Matching for the moon calendar and and for example, the southern France, Languedoc-Roussillon, Fougères, and he has his own bottling machine, but it's too difficult, the southern France, to get the good
contractors.
If they always checking, and the management. And very serious, and sometimes he's thinking, and the next week and so on, and checking the calendar, and maybe it's going on this period, but the weather change and a little bit warmer day and suddenly cold, and the wine in the barrique is coming up the next day, and so if the bottling company, no, we have the reservation no late, and no. So some producers have to bottling. But are lucky for the thing. Our producer in the southern part is they have their own machine. So they can flexible.
More flexible.
Yeah, but the Burgundy and the north, from the north, the Lyon from the north, it's good. So
we have one, but it's a little machine.
Yeah.
Pour dépanner.
And also more and more, for example, if you have a contractor, you can move from cork to screw caps, for example. It's more flexible. That's also if you need to bottle for Scandinavia with screw caps, it's not a problem. You just change tack. So it's easy.
Okay. そうそう、なんかラングドックとか南の方行くとなんかボトル詰めの機械自分で持ってないともうなんかどうするかな。
You like to begin with sparkling wine, crément
Yeah,
today?
yes.
We can taste the three, two crément, one white, one rosé, and the bulle de muscat.
Okay.
A pétillation.
Okay.
Voilà, peut-être au-dessus du... This is the family. My parents, my brother.
Okay. The younger brother?
It's a young brother, yeah.
He also the working with you?
Yes.
Okay.
Normally you see after for the meal.
Okay.
Crément is a blend with Pinot Sour and Riesling, and a little bit Pinot Gris.
Pinot au Celois?
Riesling?
Riesling.
Riesling. The same percentage for the
No.
the main
The
beer.
most are from Pinot Sour, so it's approximately between 60 to 70%, and 25% of Riesling and a little bit of Pinot Gris, 5% of Pinot Gris. And the most come from the flat in the round of Ingersheim, and a little part of Pfaffenheim, and from So it was bottling in January 2022.
22? 23.
23, so yes, it's 22.
Yeah, so it's almost
And so it's
18 months, the lease.
Yes. And so we disgorge at the beginning, and we don't do a lot of volume. We disgorge
Regularly.
little irregularly. Not have Non, on reste un peu comme d'habitude.
Ouais.
On va faire ça. J'avais du tarte trop dedans.
Ah ouais, il a
Ouais, dégorgement, ouais.
T'as perdu.
Ouais.
Mais bon, ça dérange pas. And it's a pretty dry style. And, it's,
On a l'orpère de l'Auxerrois, mais on a la vivacité.
the sweetness is not dominating. It's a low. As I explained, I have another business, contact for Crément, for le beurre. And this is a cup. That was funny when we were here with Eric Paul. When we had the tasting, they offered us a full range. It was the same wine with different sweetnesses, and so you can just select, do your market.
So we only added, for the disgorgement, we only added another bottles of that to do full.
Oh, okay.
We don't add some sugar.
Okay, so it's
a dry. Dry. There is no sugar.
Extra
added.
dry.
Yes,
Extra dry.
Extra dry.
And what is interesting, it's extra dry, but it's not a rogue wine. It's still soft. Because of the blend, Auxerrois and the little Pinot Gris brings certain roundness, without any sugar. What is interesting.
Yes. Yes, dry taste, but never go to only the straight.
It's
it's
structured.
Yeah.
And is it a single vintage or is it a vintage
A
blend?
single vintage. Okay.
Single vintage.
But you don't put on the vintage on the label.
No.
Alsace is complicated. So we have one thing which is simple. So please.
Okay, don't mind.
The second, it's Brut Nature, but rosé, extra dry. It's in the new cuvée. It's the first time we sell.
Okay.
100% of Pinot Noir.
Okay.
Yeah, by law, Crémant Rosé has to be 100% Pinot Noir.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's not like in Champagne, where they can blend red Pinot Noir with Chardonnay. I think I would be in favor the possibility of blend. That would solve a lot of issues. And because sometimes the color is a big issue. It could be too dark, not enough dark, and so on. So if you can blend, it's easier to fix the color.
Fumé aujourd'hui. Sur la griotte fumée.
Cuvée.
Lise.
Yes, it's daughter for my brother, the first daughter for the family.
Okay.
Yes. I have a little photo for yesterday.
初めてのお孫ちゃんみたいな。
It was a bus year.
She's 2 years old. Hier sur le Fenwick.
Ah bah ouais. The news is since December, when Saito was here, now he's married.
Merci beaucoup.
Just a few.
But it's very strange to do the honeymoon with mom and dad.
No?
Without
my wife.
She's so busy.
It's how long? 3 weeks? 4 weeks?
Yes, no. I married 29 April.
Okay,
So a few.
Just 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Then he comes back in November with his wife.
Yes.
Then you can keep here coming.
Sure,
Yeah,
of course.
Without us, don't worry.
Without my parents.
They will stay at home with us, and of course, they will pass by.
It's more gastronomy et crément. That's with the meal.
Mais du coup, un peu d'Auxerrois dedans, ça lui ferait du bien, ça l'assouplit un peu.
Mais oui.
Mais ça va, je trouve pas moche.
Non, ça c'est bien, ça c'est bien finalement. With a little bit roundness with a little bit of Auxerrois, it will be more good, I think. But we can not do officially.
Bon, ça change rien, mais par exemple pour moi, la couleur là, elle est trop soutenue.
Elle est trop soutenue. Moi j'aime bien quand elle est comme ça.
Dans le verre, ça va.
Dans le verre, ça va.
Dans la bouteille,
dans la bouteille ça fait framboise, quoi.
Ouais, j'ai voulu comme ça parce que je sais toujours que ça perd.
Ouais, mais par exemple aux États-Unis, ça passe, mais ça fait cheap, pas cher, tu vois.
Ok. D'accord.
Mais tu vois, Raphaël, c'est souvent l'inverse, quand c'est trop pas assez soutenu, il trouve ça trop.
Ouais. Mais bon, c'est les champagnes qui donnent le ton, et puis eux, comme ils font les assemblages, ils jouent la couleur, moins il y en a, mieux il vaut, c'est plus pratique pour eux.
Bah oui.
日本が出てた食事するときにはくしゃみしないようになんかこういう蔵元に来ると常にくしゃみ
Quite your thing for this cuvée?
It's nice. It's dry, of course dry, but not too a good balance. For I think our customers maybe he already tell you we have 90% over the restaurant.
Restaurant, yes.
Yeah. And higher class, for example, at first normally use the champagne, but I think now the Crément is the end of the dessert, and some younger chefs they can begin to use Crément.
It's less expensive at Champagne, Crément.
Yeah. But now even now the Japanese knowing at first the name and the brand and.
I must say that in Alsace, Crément is a huge part of the production now. In Alsace, it's 40%, something like this. So it's not 50%.
Bonjour.
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 Yeah, but we have many types of the restaurants we have. So we import big quantity from them.
And the last sparkling one is pétillant naturel. It's not the same method. It's ancestral method. Only one fermentation and 100% muscat.
Okay.
This is the wine we talked about yesterday evening. You didn't have it in the samples. But now, since she stopped,
we make more bottle for the Adoré, import before import, and yet we
they
we have the bottles,
inventory left. Well, so.
まあ、うちとやるためにその前やってた会社とはもうお断りしてるからこれ買う人いなくなっちゃったからまあ買ってほしい。
Be aware that this is not Crément. Because Crément, Muscat grape varietal is not allowed. And it's natural also.
Yes. 100% natural.
It's bottled during the fermentation. Il est chouette, purée.
Ouais, c'est un produit.
Le muscat, on a depuis un moment, ça. Même le 22, le tranquille, ça. Enfin, on sera après, ça pète le fruit.
It's really the muscat. It's very delicate. It's And you understand how it's produced?
Yeah.
They bottle during the main fermentation.
First fermentation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you have a little skin contact on it?
Not a very skin contact, but an infusion, like a tea.
Okay.
So I do only one box or to have more flavors from the berry.
You know, I can feel it. Huh?
Yeah.
It brings a little bit tannin structure. Yeah. So it's not a skin contact like a red wine, for example, but it's like a tea. You know, during the fermentation in the bulk, they put
a little quantity in a bag
with grapes.
Not the grapes, only the
only the berries. In a pocket, in a bag. During the fermentation, so just a bag of grains. So it's like a tea for a couple of times, and that brings a lot of fruit, but without too much tannin. Because if you do a regular skin contact, then of course you.
In the bag.
You put berry.
The skin.
The berries.
It's fermented.
But you let it for.
Yes, during all the fermentation.
So 2 weeks.
2 or 3 weeks.
So that's why they are not full skin contact.
Only a little part. Yes, approximately.
You can feel it on the tongue. It's there is a little tannin anyway.
まあだから 100% スキンコンタクトしてるわけではなくて、まあ普通なんかスキンコンタクトすると全部フルでやるけど、この皮だけを入れたティーパックみたいな。
絞った後につけとく。
そうだから。
C'est ouvert depuis 3 jours, tu vois, ça tient bien.
全部ホールでママで入れる。
The bulbe de muscat is opening 3 days before.
The bottle is open since 3 days and still fresh.
C'est bon à savoir pour les restaurants.
Yeah.
S'ils servent.
In a restaurant, they can pour this wine as an aperitif, a glass of wine, and they can preserve the bottle for several days. It doesn't matter. They don't need to empty the bottle during the same service.
Je vais penser au Trévignon parce que je ne l'avais pas entendu.
But once again, it's forbidden to call it crément. It's bubbly.
And we need to have another label.
Yeah, and it's not AOP. It's Vin de France.
Yes.
It's not AOP because of the alternative method, production method.
Paul, il a fait une bonne place au trail des Alpes.
Oui.
À la ronde, pardon.
Mais là, la semaine dernière, ils ont fait 4 jours à plus de 4000 mètres. Là, ils ont enchaîné
en Suisse ou en France.
En Suisse, ouais. Et là, dimanche et lundi, ils fait l'Ultra Trail à 216 km à Aubernais. Il y a 4 courses, donc il y en a une qui fait 116 km. Donc départ dimanche matin à 10h et il espère arriver la nuit de dimanche à lundi à 2-3h du matin. Mais il a une caisse d'enfer là, actuellement, c'est incroyable.
Oui.
Parce que bon, il a suivi tout un programme d'entraînement.
Puis le stage de ski qu'il a quelques jours en altitude.
En altitude, c'est... Du coup, c'est con parce que moi, j'arrive plus à aller avec lui en ski. Il s'emmerde quand il est avec moi. On le voit ce soir, là, il viendra nous rejoindre, prendre un pot à Colmar. Mais il ne vient pas dîner avec nous parce que ce soir, parce que justement, Il veut pas. Là,
Oui,
il est en
c'est
diète
sûr.
complète.
C'est sûr. C'est sûr.
It is the first wine of the list, trade union. It is Edelviker, a new blend from Sylvaner, Riesling and Gewürztraminer.
どこだ？あ、これか。はい。
Yes.
Yeah.
Just 5% of Gewürztraminer to have more flavors, more aromatic.
Sylvaner and Riesling and half and half.
Yeah, approximately it's 50% and 45 from the one.
Okay.
Around the half.
Yeah.
Just
別々だけは5%だ。
to leave a little room for 5% Gewürztraminer. Interesting wine to be poured by the glass.
On l'a beaucoup en restauration à Paris.
Ouais.
Au bistrot. Ça fera moins mûr.
Yeah, the same what I really enjoy. Of course, the complexity, but also personally in my wine tasting, more and more, I'm really aware of structure. I mean, the touch. And by this wine, like the Muscat bubbles, I can feel this, the tannin. It's not watery. There is something that remains on the tongue.
And the Gewürztraminer comes from a skin contact.
Okay.
To have a dry Gewürztraminer. Before I added Gewürztraminer with sugar, but we added sugar in dry wine, so it was a problem for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
So with skin contact, they have more flavors too, a little bit more structure too, and so that give more a good balance for me in the wine.
Okay.
On va demander si vous voulez tout goûter ou. Je pensais que Steinbeck, on en vend.
Bah, c'est fais vraiment goûter ce que tu as envie. C'est toi qui vois, quoi.
Alors je mène la danse.
Ouais. So they visited, before coming here, they visited Austria and Switzerland. And they're importing wine from France, main thing. And if she stopped importing wine, French wine, I remove the Mérite Agricole Middle from her.
No, never stop.
And she imports Austria, Switzerland, and
Denmark.
And Denmark.
Denmark. Au revoir.
They
At
just
first I thought it was a joke, but no, it's not a joke. She imports wine from
Since
Denmark.
how many time
no, we just started to import Denmark and Switzerland from the last year, and, but those countries, Denmark, it just began to produce wine from the grapes 25 years ago. Yeah.
And where are they located in Denmark? Jutland or Zealand in the middle, or Copenhagen?
The
island in the middle.
big three parts. You know, the Denmark is
Denmark,
the
Jutland,
biggest Jutland, and the Fjord Island, and Schweden. I don't know how to say it. The Copenhagen area.
Island.
Everywhere there.
Okay,
but we import each part.
Okay.
Totally But they have the long history for the making wine, not liquor, from the apple. And the berries, but not cider.
Okay, they really produced wine, apple wine.
Yeah. 40 degrees or 20 degrees alcohol naturally, but the long history. But the weather changing, and they can produce grapes. So we decide to increase import the northern part of the Europe. Before we focus on these French wines, and but now we like to the company to the specialize for the Europe, but we don't touch to the Italy and the Spanish and the other famous wine
not
countries.
In the south,
only north. Because we have the import company in Japan already to many for Italian, Spanish and so on. And also we have the customers gastronomic range. So they don't want to deal with Italy and Spanish.
Yeah, there are too many operators on the market.
The image is not higher. I know that I love all the wines, but it's to for my company, so we have to keep the reputation for the customers. So that's why we add. So because we import Burgundy, many producers. Not so many, but all the range. But they have always troubles against the weather. As all over France, that Burgundy especially every time. So and the Champagne also. So we think maybe it's continue. The earth problem, not only the point. So
the climate change.
The next, and we cannot imagine 50 years later. So I cannot say the same talk. So
they are anticipating the climate change.
Je vais aller allumer les feux moi pour les.
Et t'as retombé dans le four à pain.
Ah ouais.
The next is a Riesling.
Okay.
Steinweg. 2022. You have in simple 2020, and yet it's 2022.
Okay. Steinweg.
It's made the stone place. It's more alluvion, granite soils.
Thank you.
This is the standard class for the Riesling. It's nothing, no.
It's a simple Riesling. It's a little more different, fruity, but not very.
You want to taste it?
Yes, because
After this, of you like.
If possible, the before this one. So,
Beside, side by side.
Tu veux goûter le d'abord ou...
Oui, bah.
Je vais
tu veux, après l'autre.
Thank you.
C'est plus grand en fait.
Thank you.
Yeah, but this is higher level.
This is
This bottle is 2 weeks.
So
it's 23.
Tu veux faire pareil?
Ouais. Comme ça, je suis raccord.
Et ce qui est intéressant, c'est après mettre garder le panier et le fourrer moins cet été.
Ok. And the name domaine de l'envol, l'envol means the take-off. take off.
Yes.
So and it's related, I suppose, because they started as a very young estate, 2017, so it's a take-off.
Butterfly and pissenlit, it's the flower who made the sun, the moon, and les étoiles, stars. It's yellow, it's the sun, and after it's the moon, totally white, and after ça s'envole.
Ah, ok, yeah.
Attends, j'ai une photo de ça.
Ouais, parce que là il faut une bonne image, mieux vaut.
Pissenlit, tampoko ne. Pissenlit.
Yes.
Yeah.
The sun, the moon, and the star.
Okay. Pissenlit どこ？これか。This one? タンポポはなんか太陽。
So you see the symbol of the sun, the moon, and the stars in one flower. Ça c'est bien quoi, le storytelling.
Ouais.
太陽っていう意味も。
Mais je le préfère sur l'étiquette de rosé.
なんでかって言ったら咲いてる時は黄色いから太陽でもほらなんていうの綿毛になると白くなるからそうなると月ってって言われているから、まあ、自分ちのやってることは太陽と月に即して農作業をしていてで2017年からテイクオフスタートなので長女で、ロンボルっていうのは出発みたいな出発ね。いいじゃんね。スタンダードクラス飲んでなかったから。
Non, c'est vrai que le 2023 se déguste bien.
Oui, mais c'est le tout léger.
Ouais.
Ah là pour le printemps, c'est sympa.
だからどっちかっていうとちょっとこう構成力が強いワインの人たちなので若いとこう中にちょっと閉じこもった感じもあるけど味はいっぱいいっぱい色がある。Very strong structure. So this is a standard.
It's very light, fresh.
Yeah, but many tastes is inside.
Yes, it's complex.
Yeah. Not so this is a standard class, but not so easy drink.
No. It's a high level standard.
High level standard. Yeah. You have to write down. High level standard.
And Steinweg is very more mineral. It smells the strong.
Calcaire?
No, it's more lime. Not limestone, but more alluvium.
Yeah, clay.
And granite.
Where is the place around there?
It's near from Colmar. It's in the flats. And
this is a flat.
Yeah,
flat.
The bourse.
But there is a river coming out from the Münster Valley. Another one from the Kaisersberg Valley. They are joining they are passing away here. And so all this area is a rocky stones. It's granite. And the granite comes from the mountain, had been torn away by the river, settled here.
And after we can compare with the Grand Cru Florimont. It's the Grand Cru from the village, and it's limestone, 100% limestone. And it is of the... c'est pas encore la montagne.
The Vosges foothills.
On peut comparer les deux Grands Crus après. C'est super intéressant. Le vinaigre et le Grand Cru.
すごい香り。
How many hectares do you
Totally?
In totally, 20.
20.
20ヘクタール。
Which means that they are not sold out after your first order.
だから、しないよ。
No, it's important. Sometimes you have wine and there is no inventory, so.
And after we can compare the two Grand Crus, Riesling Florimont, limestone, and Wiener Schlossberg, 100% granite.
ああ、そうなんだ。へえ。トリモント、セッタ、こっちはビタミント、グラニット。
Et après, l'Auxerre.
The pronounce is Florimont.
Florimont. It could be translated into something like flower mountains.
Flower mountain.
And we have orchis.
Yeah, flowers.
And tulips sauvages.
White tulips.
White tulips.
Florimont is a little bit same terroir family like the Steinert. It's limestones and clay.
Okay. You have the Steinert also.
Oh yes, but not Riesling,
Uh-huh.
but Sylvaner and Pinot Noir.
Okay.
We make the Sylvaner maceration of the Steinert.
ああ、これね、ピノグリ
Sylvaner.
This is also the Steiner.
Yes.
Yeah, but
and the Pinot Noir.
Yeah, but unfortunately, in the AOP Grand Cru, Sylvaner and Pinot Noir are not accepted.
Okay. But you put on the Pinot Gris. Steiner. Okay.
Yeah.
So you cannot put on the
Exactly.
Sylvaner,
Pinot Noir. Yeah, it's not allowed for Grand Cru. Not yet.
Okay.
Maybe one day.
いや、なんでないんだろうと思ってたな。
I don't think
こういうこ
so.
となんだ。シルバネールとピノだ。かけるかける。
Vinec.
Florimont, no. Yeah.
At the left, at the first,
T'en remets un petit peu. Ouais.
Vinec Schlossberg.
なんだっけかよ。
And at the right, the
Florimont.
Florimont.
Okay.
At the
Vinec
left, Riesling Vinec Schlossberg.
Vinec Schlossberg.
Yeah, you already were in the Grand Cru.
Vinec Schlossberg. Florimont, Vinec Schlossberg.
Schlossberg, you already were there in the Vinec Schlossberg.
Yes, it is this photo.
You know,
We
the
have a
village of
castle.
Annick. And there is a castle. There is a castle ruin.
Okay.
Saito, we were there.
Yeah.
This was Vinec Schlossberg.
Vinec Schlossberg.
Camétrie. Moi qui sais pas faire de choses.
Vinec Schlossberg.
This is Grand Cru.
On a comparé les Riesling 2023 et Steinbeck. Le Vinec c'est des produits. Je fais pareil pour tout de suite.
Ouais.
Bon, on passe Sylvaner et Auxerre. Enfin, Auxerre et Sylvaner, comme ça pour éviter la macération.
こっちが左側がビネックシュロスベルグ。
And Vinec Schlossberg is a very famous Grand Cru. There are also handful of very good producers who are operating in this Grand Cru.
And Milwaukee is the horse of the Winneck Schlossberg because
okay.
it's very
Steep.
うん
馬での作業してるところ。
Ok, voilà, vous êtes derrière.
Ouais, on est winter
Ouais,
leather.
ouais, ouais.
これが
This is the castle, the Schloss, the castle, Schlossberg, mountain of the castle.
シュロスベルグって城の名前なんだって。これは城の名前。
C'est intéressant d'écouter tout à
すごい
fait.
蜂蜜の香りだね。
Alors là, c'est le Vinec.
Ouais, c'est le Florian. Florian est beaucoup plus
Ouais.
ample.
Bah oui.
ハニー。
Honey.
Honey.
Mielleux, ouais.
蜂蜜。香り蜂蜜だよ。
Et on est en
2020
20.
pour les deux.
2020.
It's the same vintage. Oh, c'est super plaisant. C'est vraiment une interaction.
まあ多分だけど、
Le Florimont est joli,
この
mais
グラニッ
régulier.
トサガン
Ouais.
がこのシャインなんちゃらっていうのと同じこの香りが共通してるから、まあグランプリ最初に入れるんだったら。
This is amazing.
全然
Same varietal, Riesling, same vintage, 2020. The first one, Schlossberg, which is Wiener Schlossberg, which is sandstone and granite, and the second one, which is limestone. So here you have a terroir effect.
On ira voir après les parcelles.
Okay, we
We see the parcelle qui
we
s'appelle.
go to the vineyards.
Normalement, il y a beaucoup de
Not to push on Cervin in Chablis, for example, but I'm not sure that in Chablis, when you taste the wine from Cervin, that you can find such a difference between the terroirs. That's only in Alsace that you can get. Okay, it's a granite, it's a limestone. It speaks by itself.
まあ客筋的にはこっちのフロリモンの味の方が香りのなんか分かりやすいのはこっちのシュースベルクの方だけどね。どっちかにするっていうのは確か
The nose.
分かれちゃう。最初はどっちからもした方がいい。
どっちでもまあなんかフロリモンとかどっちか。
In the Florimont, there is a nose of roasted nuts. Yeah.
Et à l'ouverture, ça minéralise plus, je trouve.
Ouais.
Vraiment, vous êtes fumé, la
サ
fin
ン
de
リー
plus.
がこっちにフロリモンが入るので、こっちがなんかボーパンみたいな感じ。
Comment je peux pas pouvoir éliminer des things, c'est pas possible.
最初だけって最初どっちかっつったら味筋的にはこっちのフロリモンの方がいいんだと思う。
And the difference between granite and limestone, the granite is much more vertical. It's more narrow, more like this, and the second one is larger, rounder. And this is really the signature of the type of soil.
So because of when we start to the new producer to import, not all, because for example, the Chateau de Coin from the Loire, they produce muscadet, Muscadet Chevrolet Chevrolet. In Japan, automatically cheap and and so on. But that producer is come from the 12th century and 14th century around. The origin of they have the terroir. The many kinds of several kinds of the Muscadet, but completely different terroir. The schiste vert, schiste orange, schiste nuit. So we start to pick up, and sometimes a little bit change. And we do the business with the same around the period with Jean-Claude, 20 or 20, yes. But it's too hard to push to stand in Japan, but now we have the success for the several kinds of the Muscadet. They can choose this restaurant, this one, this restaurant, this one. Summertime, this Muscadet. The beginning of the autumn, this Muscadet. And for example, the higher class of the restaurants are never dealing with the Muscadet because but they can use now. So, but our doing the effort. So for example, the same thing, the Alsace and Grand Cru. What I said to him, we can both. But the fixed with the stands, the sheets, and maybe I think the which one at first. So and we put the aloe. Maybe I don't know. We have to talk. But the taste is Florian, Florimon. Our restaurant is Japanese chef is matching for the minerality. So maybe it's good. But this is Schlossberg is anyways completely different. The taste and it is more easy to find out and satisfied and I am good listening and so on. So for example, the Chevrolet, this is a Bayonne, and this is, for example, the Leclos. Leclos is 100% very strictly limestone. But the Buglo and more fatty and more easy to can find, and this one. Yeah.
Interesting.
まあフロリモン推しで最初行ってでこっちすぐに、まあ分かりやすいのはこっちだけどね。ああなるほど。でお花のやつ。
The next cuvée is the Auxerrois. Letzenberg means the last hills. The name for the area.
For it.
It's limestone too, but it's north exposition.
The Florimon and south.
It's two opposites.
Wow. Standard. 品種からやった方が変な人と思ってるところあるから変なんですね。
J'adore cette couleur. C'est ça qui était un peu légèrement oxydatif.
Oui.
J'aime beaucoup.
まあでもそばになるとああいうこう蜂蜜っぽくなるんだね。これがちょっとしてるのかこの下になんちゃらなんちゃら。
On l'a cherché dans la casse-paille ce matin. 20. So very powerful, fresh but
So Auxerrois is a varietal which is related to Pinot Blanc. It's a kind.
Really?
Yeah.
Family? No family?
Yeah. For example, at our time, on our wines, when we write Pinot Blanc on the bottle, it was in reality a blend between Pinot Blanc and Auxerrois.
And sometimes much Auxerrois than
More
Pinot
Auxerrois
Noir.
than,
More
because 20, 25, 30 years ago, when the vineyards have been planted, Auxerrois was more productive, and Auxerrois resists much better to some disease, the vineyards and so on. So my parents, they plant instead of Pinot Blanc, Auxerrois. And in terms of wine profile, Pinot Blanc versus Auxerrois, Pinot Blanc has more acidity, is more straight, when Auxerrois has more flavor and fruity and less acidity. So in one way, the blend between the both, sometimes it's a good,
the choice,
a good combination. So it's interesting to have one single varietal.
Il n'y en a pas beaucoup en Alsace.
No?
We don't see a lot of single Auxerrois but chez les vignerons,
As the producers.
as the producers. La lumière est dehors. I like it, this wine. You can taste to aperitif or to eat. It's very easy to buy. Bonjour monsieur.
Bonjour madame. Stagiaire de l'Italie.
Oui, vous cherchez pour l'Italie?
Oui.
Vous pouvez venir.
He calculate.
Ah.
He calculate.
Il calcule. Parce que lui, dans la boîte, il s'occupe de la compta.
D'accord.
I said, important, I said. He calculate the management.
C'est pas la partie la plus horrible.
Yeah, we have to, at first, anyway, we have to make the stand, the sheets for the Japanese market. So, we have to fix with producer's position.
Okay.
So, it's too difficult. So if we not mistake,
to put at the right position.
Ouais, on l'attend.
Ouais, tu peux servir déjà.
We can continue with two Silvaner, two different Silvaner. The first is the Dorfpur 2022. It's limestone marron soils here near in Ingersheim. And the second, and the second is the Malala. It's of the Steiner Pfaffenheim. It was 11 days skin contact, but only the birds.
Oh yeah. He said, okay. これ今から飲むのはこのシルバネードとこれ。
The first Silvaner Dorfpur and Silvaner Malala.
Yeah, because this is skin contact.
白ワインは皮を抜いてしまってジュースだけで発酵するけど、皮も一緒になって発酵させていく。皮と一緒に、まあ、私があれするよりグーグル先生に正確に
It's two different Sylvaner.
Yep.
The first Sylvaner Dorfbruch, it's of limestone soils, and the second it's a skin contact limestone too, but in Pfaffenheim, the Steinert Concru.
Okay, thank you.
What means the Manala?
Manala means the little boys. It was the name from Raphael was Junge.
The nickname
Nickname.
of Raphael, from his grandpa.
C'est ça.
Yeah. You say, come here, little boy, come here, Manala.
Okay.
It's a loving.
Vu qu'on ne peut pas dire Grand Cru.
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, they cannot name this wine Steinert because it's Sylvaner.
C'est marqué sur le petit.
Complexity.
Tu t'es occupé des DAE, toi?
Ouais.
Je sais pas si ça te parle, mais on en parle après. Il y a un gars qui fait une législation en République tchèque qui m'a donné son numéro d'accise, et quand je le rentre, il me marque comme quoi ça me paraît référencé dans le CEL. Du coup, j'ai contacté les douanes et ils me disent comme quoi je dois être, pas faire un DAE, mais un DAS. Même chose. Mais apparemment, ça marchait de chez le numéro, mais pas chez nous. Je vais demander de voir un autre comment c'est.
Ouais.
Oui,
Je sais pas. Ouais.
Le numéro, il veut pas se valider.
Il veut pas dans.
Et pourtant, quand tu vérifies, il est bien agréé, quoi.
Ouais.
Je sais pas si ça devient souvent, il y a des petits couacs sur code.
Ouais, ça se peut, ouais. Interesting, huh? This.
Yeah.
Sylvaner for skin contact is a pretty interesting varietal because, of course, it's not so fruity like a Gewürztraminer, but the grape itself had a very thick skin. So the share, if you make skin contact, the share between, or the rate between juice and solid part is very low, very high. I mean between. You have a lot of extraction. I think in a black glass, you could do confusion with a red wine. This. Ouais, dans un verre noir, tu prends ça pour un rouge. Ouais.
On parle la même chose sur les vieilles routes. Ici, un de là-bas. Sauf qu'on inverse. La macération, elle est ici.
Ah.
Two different Gewürztraminer. One, a normal Gewürztraminer, Berweingarten.
Bergweingarten, you know this.
You know, it's
It
Parthenain.
was a lieu-dit from we had Bergweingarten as well.
And the second is the Letzenberg. It's the North Exposition, the same as at the Auxerrois, limestone, but 8 day skin contact.
Okay.
It's a totally dry Gewürztraminer.
どこだ
It's this one.
This one and this one.
Okay.
It's better to drink before the Berweingarten and after
Okay.
the Letzenberg. Yes, Berweingarten. It's more light. Ah ouais. Bah, tu sais qu'on avait juste là, la maison. Le toit qui dépasse là-bas. C'est rigolo.
Shintaro, you took this picture this morning.
Oh, yes.
This house here is his one.
Yes,
She's living in Pfaffenheim.
Pfaffenheim.
The pictures from Shintaro, just here. This one or this one?
Celle la plus loin.
Well, this one, yeah. That's her house. She's living there, so she...
Ah, Facebook 上げたからね。
Ah ouais, t'as fait un joli tour.
On va presque plus se croiser.
Ouais. Donc le Berg, c'est le deuxième.
Berg.
C'est celui-là.
Yes.
You said Bergweingarten, c'est the limestone and
Yes.
north position?
No,
North is
east.
East.
It's just down of the Steinert. Steinert. Bergweingarten.
Okay.
Maybe 100 meters away from our vineyard.
Ah, okay.
Ça va? Une carafe, non?
Une carafe, oui. Une carafe.
Oui, si je peux les deux.
C'est une carafe là.
The Bergweingarten, it's a candy. Sweet, pretty a nice acidity. I mean, in the back, the first one, the sweetness. It's not boring.
Yeah.
You have in front, there is enough acidity to remain it lively, to keep it lively.
これはいいんだな。これはいいんだな。全然な。これはちょっとやめとけばいいな。なんかややこしい人と思われても困っちゃう。
Les deux sont très bons, c'est vraiment deux parties différentes.
だからスタンダードプレミエっていうグランプリみたいな感じにイメージして。それももうめんどくさいからクラスがないのでフルボンドみたいにスタンダードクラス値段とかで単一ばかりみたいにして書いてあげたらいいんだよね。お酒の名前ついてる。
C'est même l'installation dans la finesse.
もっとなんか日本人安心するんだよ、そういうクラシファイがないとなんか何これみたいにしてなるから、もうだからもうリストってプライスリストにスタンダードプラスは値段が分かる、どうせ順番でうちのプライスリストって何ですか、ワインリスト。
So, I think on a goûté à peu près tout.
Encore les pinot noirs après.
Ah ouais, we still have the red wines to taste, but anyway, as you can see in the portfolio, you have two differences. You have a big difference. You have most of the wines are, let's say, pretty regular for people who enjoy Alsace wines, who know Alsace wines. But besides this, at each level, you have one or two wines which are different, which are more dedicated to people who want to try something new, to are open-minded. That's interesting. It's not only regular Alsace wine. No, you have really good differences. I mean, the last one, it's that's very special. It's a Gewürztraminer, very dry, very aromatic, with a lot of texture. So it could be very outstanding to combine this wine with food. Basically, Gewürztraminer, it's pretty hard to accept it if you have very spicy food, hot food, and so on. Yeah? But this one, you can use it with even meat or with tasty food. It's okay.
Les fromages.
With cheeses as well.
Can we taste before the red, the Pinot Gris also?
Yes.
Yeah.
We can taste the dark port between the gros cru to compare.
For me, it's good for the continue to the Grand Cru, Fleur Limon.
Les deux sont bien cru.
Yeah, and then Pinot Gris.
And then
Okay.
Pinot Gris, ouais. Ils adorent le Pinot Gris.
Ça marche. It's a little bit level.
Okay.
Ah bah il y a Schenker en même temps.
Et ben voilà.
And the Gewürztraminer Fleur Limon. was the first vintage from the domain 2017.
First vintage.
It's more spices. The Gewürztraminer florino.
Saito.
Yeah.
This is
My
her
father.
dad, yeah. Her mom, her daughter, Shintaro. Ça c'est mon copain de Chablis, un copain de promo. Et on a le hasard voulait qu'on a le même importateur au Japon, hein, on se retrouve des fois là-bas. Et Katsu.
J'ai un peu sur la photo.
Ouais, bon, c'était plus jeune aussi.
Ouais,
Hein.
des cheveux plus courts.
One was it.
私の顔もああでも生徒くんがいい
Oh, yeah.
小学生だ
Tu m'avais montré cette photo.
It was 12 years ago, 2011.
2011
Yeah.
12年前
Il y a Schenker aussi.
Ça c'était dans le Steinert avec son frère.
Oh, et David Landel.
Yeah, I remember that time the two calls,
Yeah.
-8 all around.
This was in February 2010.
It's very different.
Yeah. 美味しいけど
More rich.
いや、なんか試飲するといつも
And for the Pinot Gris, I propose you to discover this booth, the first Dorfburg. It's near the Grand Cru Florimont, but it's not only limestone, it's a little more marne, clay. And the Grand Cru Florimont, it's main this part only, this parcel.
Oh.
We don't have a little, we don't have a lot of Pinot Gris Grand Cru Florimont. At the view left, Pinot Gris Dorfburg, and the Florimont. Pinot Gris Dorfburg, and the Florimont.
Okay. Thank you.
Le Dorfburg, il plaît vraiment énormément. Mais pas beaucoup.
C'est avec le chauffeur là, le client à la palette, ça va à Montgemer, ça va d'abord aller à Berlin, ça va aller à Épinal pour aller à Luxembourg.
Ah.
Ok.
Là en train de carbone, c'est pas le top.
Ouais.
いいね。いい。ピールと美味しい。
Le pile.
It's good.
For the Grand Cru, we have a lot of sugar but acidity.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
a good balance.
The Florimont is related by the profile to our Pinot Gris Zinköpfle.
Yeah.
It's,
Really?
yeah. The profile on the sweetness with the acidity.
Je vais pas marquer.
Deux.
Je vous avais pas envoyé. À peu près ce qu'on a. On n'a pas beaucoup.
Non.
Parce qu'on a en moins. Puis...
Ouais.
Mais on n'en vend pas énormément, donc pourquoi pas, tu vois.
Ouais.
Le Grand Cru, on n'en vend pas beaucoup. On a vendu beaucoup
Non, mais
la
c'est-
semaine dernière. Mais...
Ouais, c'est bien aussi d'avoir des vins où tu peux leur dire attention, là, on sert le kiki au niveau des disponibilités, ça permet de garder le positionnement. Hein.
Ouais, bah oui. Non, bah ouais, c'est du Pinot Gris que je fais en macération. Et pour l'instant, ça sort pas, mais bon, je vais refaire sur le Pinot Gris que sur HDR.
Ouais.
C'est intéressant, mais moi, apparemment, les marchés sont pas...
Oui, ouais.
Ça se perd
Disons,
entre les deux.
tu sais,
rouge et...
Moi j'ai bien vu, bon ça remonte à longtemps là, en Bourgogne, hein. Quand tu discutes les yeux dans les yeux avec des vignerons, ils ont tous du Pinot Blanc, mais il n'y en a aucun qui marque sur l'étiquette. Hein.
Ça revient au Pinot Noir.
Ou dans le chardonnay, hein, ça te va. Et en fait, il faut voir un peu comme ça. Quoi.
Ouais, bah oui.
Yes.
Bah oui, oui.
Ils en ont tous, mais...
Alors, je suis sûr que c'est hyper intéressant, mais c'est tellement...
C'est pour ça, moi, je me suis battu pour ça, par exemple, que formaliser dans les as, qu'on puisse faire des assemblages. Ok, il faudrait qu'il y ait, je sais pas moi, 2 tiers ou 75%
You like this one more,
bien
or
sûr, mais
you
les
will
lâches,
finish with the
5% qui
white
restent.
wine?
Yeah.
Oui.
Thank you.
Il y aurait un truc vachement unique.
Bah, le Pinot Noir, on a mis de macération dedans, et il y a 20%, quoi. Il y a 10% de Guillaume macération et 10% de Pinot Gris macération.
En rosé.
En rouge, du coup, en bagging box. Quoi.
Ah ouais, d'accord. Ah bah ça,
Ouais, pour avoir quelque chose de différent du Saint-Louis. Oui, qu'on puisse avoir une année un peu plus légère. Pour le 23, là, ça va être avec un peu moins d'alcool.
Please, yes.
Alors le Pinot Noir, ça marche bien, mais ça marche trop bien, je pense.
Oui, bah oui.
We have only 2 Pinot Noirs. The first is Symbiose. It's a mix from different places.
Okay.
It's young vineyards. And the second, Songenren, it was planted in Pfaffenheim, the Grand Cru Steiner, and was 20 months in oak barrels from Burgundy.
Okay.
But it's not new barrels to...
Not new oak.
Not new oak.
It's second end.
Et après, toi, je pense en français pour pas trop marquer. Et là, oh, il me manque les mots. Bon. Il y a pire.
Bon.
C'est déjà pas mal.
Ouais.
Mais je veux mieux faire.
Tu parles mieux l'anglais que elle.
expliquer le nom?
Ah non, pas encore. Oui, mais c'est tout chargé.
Ouais,
Maman, on se dit vers midi et quart? Oui. Un petit quart d'heure, on a fini.
Ça fume?
Tu vois pas? Papa est rentré?
Non. Tu vas venir.
J'ai un ami qui m'a appelé, ils ont reçu ma poche ce week-end.
Ah.
Du coup, j'ai un problème de frigo.
Ah.
Donc, t'as pas un frigo ici, j'ai un problème.
Tu veux venir maman? Je ne veux pas. Tranquillement. Ah, sinon, on peut l'envoyer parce qu'ils ont eu.
Oui, bah oui.
Je te laisse donner. Un rêve,
Dream.
Queen.
Ouais, mais un songe, c'est un peu différent qu'un rêve. Rêve, dream.
Je sais pas comment on dit Shakespeare.
Very fine tannin.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
I like very Pinot Noir, it's my favorite wine. Riesling and Pinot Noir. And the name for the second Songe d'une Reine, it's my the dream, the thing of the queen.
Queen.
Because they was a wine
Queen
queen.
Dream.
Queen wine. It's the name of the wine, Songe d'une Reine.
なんかワインのワインクイーンズネーム。
Yeah, rêve. Songe d'une reine. Songe is a dream, but a dream of a fairy tale dream. So a fairy tale dream of the queen.
なんかまあそうかそうかレーヌがクイーン王とか。The Ren is royal. Yeah. まあ永遠のフェイタルドリームってなんか永遠の夢みたいな。だからまあずっと王様でいるみたいな。まあまあイメージの。
Le son d'une nuit d'été, je me suis dit, c'est Night Dream, Midsummer, Night.
It's a dream, yeah, but not a nightmare.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
The symbiose is nice. The Steiner is more deepness, complexity, but I really like this style. Fresh Pinot Noir, the fruit.
For the meal, you can choose in one bottle of two different bottles.
Lunch.
Yes, it's a lunch.
We follow. Yeah.
What you prefer? Obviously.
But I don't know what.
Are we eating tarte flambée?
I love it.
It's
Ah oui.
C'est une jolie à peu près, mais il avait un peu de bleu.
Pendant les vacances, là, ils m'ont envoyé, voilà, ils m'ont envoyé en stage à l'écomusée pendant une semaine autour des oiseaux.
C'est bien, moi je suis toujours plus content de prendre des vacances, c'est ça, et la jeunesse s'intéresse.
And we'll see after better on the other side. We will go to the Letzenberg. This is this hill to opposite to the flooring. We are on the south exposition and the other side is north exposition.
Okay.
Yes. And this is a part of Pinot Gris. It's only this place we have a Pinot Gris flooring.
Pinot Gris flooring.
fine? Takako? Take a little picture? Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you.
北だこれ南
南向き。
Try not to. You see, it's limestone.
Ah.
You see, it's
Ah,
Oh,
yeah, yeah,
limestone.
Mm-mm.
and we work one part and we let
Ah,
one
okay.
part. And we planted not à l'automne.
Fall, during fall, in autumn.
Autumn, voilà. At autumn we planted some grass like tomato did before, and so we cut at the beginning of the spring to give some nutrients for the wines.
We see the limestone.
Yeah.
Oh.
Limestone.
And some clay too.
Oh.
C'est marrant, ouais, elle est plus vert pâle ici qu'à côté.
C'est vrai?
持っていこうかね。
Ouais, c'est vrai, c'est vrai, mais pas c'est pas le même cépage.
Can I take it?
Yeah.
This one? Thank you. これがフローレアね。
Saito, il y en a assez. Il y en a beaucoup. It's not so rare. We are approximately.
300.
No, not.
Wait a moment.
300.
You have the
180.
application?
180, 200 aussi.
We are not so high.
180.
Colmar is at 100 meters.
Oh, c'est 180.
237.
Ah, j'avais raison au début. 200.
237.
J'ai dit 200.
37, 235.
Ah ouais, à 280. Ah, j'aurais dit 180.
But the valley?
Yeah.
236
We go, yeah.
200.
Do you know
Là-bas,
Christine
il y a pas
Ferber?
de tout,
I don't know.
The
Confiture.
The
Ah, yeah.
Christine
yeah.
Ferber is famous in
Uh-huh.
Japan. It's the next town
Ah.
in Niedermarsch.
Oh.
We are in the Niedermarsch Valley. So
有名な
Christine
ジャムの
Ferber's Valley.
ジャムで有名な伊勢丹が輸入してる。
And so, yeah.
It's a floriment.
New vineyard.
Vineyard, and before it was Oxawa. And yet it's now in Oxawa, but baby.
Was just planted 1 month ago.
うん。そう
オテロワの新しい畑。
And this part was it's ours too.
Huh?
It was a place of Gewürztraminer because there is other place of Gewürztraminer on the Letzeberg. But the place is only Oxawa, so we decided last year to do a new grape variety on the Gewürztraminer.
A new variety on the former stocks.
Okay.
Therefore, the white sheets, you see,
Okay.
So they cut the stalks and they graft Auxerrois on it, stuck like this, and so they change the varietal actually.
Last year.
Et vous l'avez fait vous-même ou fait faire?
Non, on a fait faire avec l'épibiote, du coup ça n'a pas super bien marché.
Mais accompagné quoi.
Ouais. Il est venu et nous on a fait le truc alors que du coup l'autre gars du sud il fait venir des Mexicains qui le font, qui font tout. Du coup, on a moins de réussite. On a sur la plaine, on a fait Gigavurs qu'on a mis en prix noir.
継ぎ木するって言った
Ça a pratiquement pas marché. Donc, du coup, là, ils ont aussi fait le choix de dire on continue pas, on arrache les pieds qui n'ont pas pris. Ils ont planté les autres.
Ah ouais.
C'est bien, j'ai trop de boulot. C'est sûr que pendant les vendanges, il faut qu'il y en a un qui a explosé quoi une fois. Donc après, il fait pas beau parce que du coup, on était totalement décalé en faisant au mois de juin.
Bah oui.
Donc, du coup, mais bon, c'était beaucoup de boulot. Mais... Du coup, c'est nous qui avons fait ça, c'est un cagnard du fermé, en plus, ça n'était pas bien, Bernard n'était pas bien. On a fait toute une après-midi de parcelle aussi. On a fait ça le samedi matin. Et sinon, on lui payait le week-end, le gars, très payé. Here there is Oksawa and here it's
ああ
Gewürztraminer.
もうやったのか。ああ、なるほど。ああ、だから包帯みたいにしてんのか。
Mais attends. L'Auxerrois est là.
Ouais, ouais,
Oui, oui. That's the new one, yeah. And the old
This is
one.
the new, and the older is here.
Give it
You understand, huh?
いやいやいやいや、次、いやいや。
To keep to have oui, les racines.
The roots
Racine
are
root.
from the old vines, even if this
Okay,
part.
so the older.
It's a difference.
Yeah.
Here there is. It will take a few years until the roots are exploring a larger scale. But here they take profit from the existing root network.
へえ。
根はね、この赤ちゃんよりも
うん、
Small.
深くあれ
But
して
it's
るか
not
ら。
the same variety here
あ
and here. Not the same.
へえ。植物ってすごいね。
On l'a récupéré.
キャッツバレー畑
Du coup, c'est un cousin. Enfin, un cousin à Bernard. Qui maintenant est en agriculture. Chez lui.
ああ
そう
ね
そうそう。
Du coup, on a récupéré une partie des lignes qu'il stockait avec sa femme.
Yes, I remember.
シュロス。Also Name
Spanagel.
シュパナゲ。
難しいね。シュパナーク。シュパナークね。
で、猫谷。
Il y a souvent le Siva qui prend cette photo en. Mais ici, it's not the same.
ああ、いや。
The same ground. Là, on est au caractère du coup. Et du coup, c'est la fameuse parcelle où là, ça finit en pointe.
同じ、その、
Donc j'ai
さっ
parlé
きと
au
同じ、なんだっけ、
Et
なん
du
ちゃ
coup,
ら
tu
な
vois,
んちゃ
ouais,
ら
c'est ce que je disais. Quand tu regardes, il y a des granits.
けど、
Et du coup, tu dois.
土壌が違うって。もっと粘土
Du coup, je peux pas faire n'importe quoi ici parce qu'il y a Maurice qui voit la
もっと土の部分が多い。
You can take a photo. Very nice.
Oui, la rue de chez Sylvie, la dernière maison.
D'accord. Bah,
Ah.
Parce que c'était super copain.
このココリコってココナット。
Bah, Annick, elle connaissait bien la sœur Damien.
D'accord.
すごいそうだ。
Qui est dans l'armée, qui est parti à l'armée.
Enfin,
Oh, nice.
c'est pareil. La vétérane.
de 作業できんの人が
え？
ここで人間が作業するの
すごいじゃん。
すごい
一回降りてまた戻るの嫌だね。大変な Yeah.
And when we do a new plantation here, it was
Yeah.
good work.
Ah, they walking.
Yeah,
Oh.
they're working and then they clean.
They have sticks, but you can do it with your hands as well. Look, just like this. You remove. Okay, to you come here. You, Shintaro, this one. You at the end of the line.
C'est digestif, yeah.
なるほどね。
So it's new, so there is more. And when you see, there is frost.
Ah, frost.
frost.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Look.
It was frost.
Yeah.
And it's not. There is wines where there is frost, and there is wines where there is no frost. We don't understand.
Look, this is frost here.
Yeah.
Compared to this one, for example. This will fall down.
ここぶどうにほら、こっちは平気。
Ils vont aller en Chablis, donc. Il y a peu de gel là-bas. Ben, de la grêle, ouais.
Ils ont eu de la gel, ils n'ont pas trop eu.
C'est grêle.
C'est grêle, là, il y a,
Ouais,
il y a 15 jours, là, 10 jours.
We say it's not the beautiful wine.